No papers, but a wish for a superior lifetime. No papers, but powerful weapon and a courageous cardiac. By how odd act of courage, Gassama abruptly skilled for France nationality and showed how creature a nice migrant is not so lot on creature legislative or illicit, order or incorrect, dark or whites. It is on creature desirable. For migrant of color the planet above, advisability is too frequently convicted by top accomplishment by making or departure over and for the common. You cannot fair be clever quite, gifted quite, powerful quite, courageous quite. You must be extraordinary. Gassama's quick path to nationality will surely stay the exclusion as France CEO Emmanuel Macron has done it precise how France cannot consume all the poverty in the planet. Lifetime in France as an migrant of color, legislative or illicit, is no bed of roses. The poverty is all to this in how they are examined as other grade countrymen, rejected accessing to jobs and regularly purified in suspect by police force and neighbors like. I was a grade undergraduate at one of the top universities, the ACT High School of the Sorbonne, and every period I aforementioned wherever I investigated, I could see how I was once nominal and over par migrant. It as well helping my permanent in my portion period job as a individual British coach for France students, help in homework assignment or preparations for strict exams. And while I said the top medium grade parents of a 10-year-old boy I had been learning, how it was my recent class, how I had finished my extent and would be out going to job at a prestigious world organization, I noticeably went up several notches in their assessment. I was once requested to remain for an appetizer and betrothed in a long talk on Vine and France and British publication, and on my new job and plans. I was abruptly, though more than exciting rather than up. I became one of the nice migrant. Before I wasn't. 2 weeks after I would fight and receive in flat in a new town since as a dark migrant, I was once stigmatized and inappropriate lessee before I could show differently. Experiences of the type were, fortunately, few and far among for me, but for too lot, they are daily occurrences, the absolute fact of the migrant expertise while the public and policy reflection is to assume the lowest on you before you show differently. In France, lot migrant and their other general family dwell in frequently pitiable facility in public habitation projects, in impoverished suburban area. For them, the fact of lifetime in France is joblessness, poverty reduction and a lifetime of race profile and discrimination by the authorities. Migrants are not just searching a superior lifetime, superior economical facility for themselves and their families, lot of them are as well offer their skills and a readiness to promote to the economics by work difficult and as well to affect the communities they dwell in, fair as Gassama has made. France's offered Migration Act, that will be discussed by the France Senate in June, as well shortens refuge annex deadlines, time widening the period unsuccessful refuge repatriates can be detained anticipated exile, showing how though for policy migrants, the nation has no intent of manufacturing it lightweight. The unanswered issue for thousands of migrant read Gassama's history in honor, how does their position changing? While inherent cost and importance as a humane creature is not ever almost quite for equivalent treat in the eyes of the country and the act, how lot emergency feats and acts of unhuman bravery will it get to changing behavior on migration and to migrants?